Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning, Teri.
It's a beautiful day.
The sun is shining.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to hear that. All right, let's play our song and get people in here. And then we've got lots to talk about today.
Indeed.
Manifestation Monday.
It sounds weird.
Sounds weird?
Yeah, it's garbly a little bit.
Did I stop it and start it over?
Yeah, I don't hear it playing on the page. Strange.
Make sure I got it shared. Oh, that was the problem.
Oh, I gotta share.
Here we go. Now it is a beautiful day. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this Manifesting Monday show with myself and Stacy Small Lord. So happy to have you with us on Monday, Stacy.
I'm happy to be here. Good coffee and good friends.
Oh, great coffee. Thank you for the coffee this morning.
You're welcome.
Rick Morrow, good morning. Deirdre's here, and Tabby. Happy Monday, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's get the rest of the peas in here.
I just saw Hope send a message on the chat, but I can't get over to it.
Okay, let me see what's going on with our Hope this morning. Because I am on, but will comment over here so I don't get kicked off. It's my cunning plan. Okay, well, I will keep my messenger open on my phone, Hope, so that I don't miss that message from you. Good morning. Good morning.
Pat Moss is here. Richard Morrow. Good morning.
Yes, good afternoon, Manifesting Monday. All right, well, let's get into our heart-brain coherence. And Stacy and I have a great conversation planned to talk about manifesting. And the heart-brain coherence is shared all over the world by this amazing man, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He is a big proponent of the heart brain and what it can do inside of us as far as healing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Dr. Joe, and we're going to talk about what it means to manifest. Morning, Isabel. Thank you for being here. And Kathy Han. People are finding us now. So let's go into our hearts. Slow down the breathing. And think of something that makes you feel really good. Find a memory that's wonderful and powerful and warm. And hold that thought for another minute. It will change your whole outset, your mindset. Everything gets put into motion with feeling those good feeling thoughts. I am worthy.
I am energized.
I am ready to bring the manifestation forward in my life.
I am ready for all good things.
I am ready for a walk in nature today.
I am ready to join you in a walk in nature.
I am ready for laughter.
I am ready for silliness.
And I am peace.
And I am peace.
Good morning to all of the P's for peace. We have people joining in with us. Tammy Fisk is here. I love when Tammy comes in.
Oh, Deirdre says, I am a confluence of compassionate action with all my fellow P's on the regular.
Absolutely. I love that word. Oh, what an amazing day this is. Oh, I'm ready for my hot cup of joy. Good morning, Peas. I love having a hot cup of joy. How awesome is that? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Blue Jean says, I am silliness and joy incarnate with love.
Yes, you are, my dear. Those Fae really help with that silliness. I'm sure the Fae are shivering up there where she is. I'm hearing shiver me timbers.
I bet. Even colder than in my house, I'm sure.
They are silly, and they love to laugh, and they love to make us laugh. They would hide things from me or move things around on me. It's like, okay, it's fun being with Blue Jean. And next year, we're all getting together in Vermont for a retreat. So you all who come to the retreat will be able to feel that silliness while you're up there.
I can't wait.
And Deirdre says y'all don't have heat. Deirdre, they have AC.
Yeah, our AC.
And it works really well. All right, where are we?
All right, Kathy Hand. I am ready for pivotal changes in my life. I am worthy. Yes, you are.
Yes, yes. Tabby says, I am proudly wearing my rainbow colored kilt. Awesome. I bet that looks beautiful.
Cheers, Deirdre.
Yes. Pat Moss, I am so grateful and blessed. I'm getting better with the AAA.
For sure. Isabel, I'm hopeful and blessed for the sunshine of this day. Yes, it's finally the sunshine state again.
Sun is out. Yeah. Jasmine, good morning. Or I think it's evening for you, Jasmine. Hello, hello. And Hope says, I am ready to move my body in a different way, taken from the silent meditation message yesterday. Oh, I loved that silent meditation yesterday, Hope. And yes, the big message of moving the body and getting some movement going.
Yes, I'm feeling that today. We need to get up and get going.
We are going to put it in action. Uh-oh. Blue Jean says, oh no, the Fae are loose and heard you. They're going to help me stack firewood. Ruh-roh. Well, I'm sure Pocket and Baby Gruff will help you stack that firewood too, if they don't eat it first. They love eating their sticks. Oh, no snitching.
Uh-oh, what's that mean?
That means there's a spirit nearby that has a message. Not sure what message that is, but I can't wait to see. And first we have a message from Kuan Yin, and then Stacy has a message for all of us too. And I love that these are so powerful this morning. Kuan Yin is the mother of mercy. Okay, before I read that, Jasmine says, I am ready to embrace all the beauty and let go, let go. Yeah. So the mother of mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, and unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, the mother of mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. Wow. I love that part, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. Let's end that cycle. Definitely, let's cut it off. Okay, Stacy, you have a card you pulled for all of us.
I did. I pulled from my Raise Your Vibration, Trust Your Vibes cards. I pulled It's Not Personal. Oops, backwards. It's not personal. To build up further immunity against negative vibration and psychic attack and elevate the degree of good vibrations coursing through your life. Take nothing you encounter in your life personally, as tempting as it may be to interpret negative behavior projected toward you as personal. It isn't. In fact, what other people feel or do have nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their consciousness, not yours. By choosing not to do this, you stay tuned into what's true and important for you. Being impersonal doesn't mean that you're not being being unloving and unkind. It actually allows you to be more loving and tolerant towards those acting out because you're not engaged in defending yourself against psychic attacks. It takes you to a higher ground and is a powerful form of psychic protection, causing everything unpleasant to slide away rather than stick to your aura and ruin your good vibes. So remember, no matter how passionately you feel like defending yourself, let it go, relax, and focus on good vibes.
Focus on those good vibes.
Good vibes.
Those were the last words. And to me, those are the words we need to hear for manifesting. Focus on the good vibes.
Yeah.
I was listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza this morning. Is anybody out there familiar with Dr. Joe? Just type yes if you are. He is a powerful teacher. He is one of the most sought after lecturers and teachers in the world, as he brings us so much knowledge forth, and he really has a deep understanding of how the mind and the body work. Leanna, good morning. She says, yes. Deirdre, yes. Dr. Joe is awesome. He is. And the more you listen to people like that, that can teach us how to manifest, how to get into a better mindset, then these cards that we just read, it all makes sense. It all clicks. And yeah, we've got lots of people. Leo, I've followed Dr. Joe Dispenza for years. Yes, yes, yes. So what I was listening to with Dr. Joe is that, and I'll just read a little bit of it. And Hope says, you must share, please. Yes, to Dr. Joe. Okay, so I want to read a little bit of this, the very beginning of his, it was a blog, and then he talked about this with Ed Milet. He says, people wake up in the morning. They begin to think about their problems. Those problems are circuits, memories in the brain. Each one of those memories are connected to people and things at certain times and places. And if the brain is a record of the past, the moment they start their day, they're already thinking in the past. Each one of those memories has an emotion. Emotions are the end product of past experiences. So the moment they recall those memories of their problems, they all of a sudden feel unhappy. They feel sad. They feel pain. So look at that. Look at what he's saying there. It's like if we're just being and allowing, when we wake up, we're allowing ourselves to go to the past, we're just going to keep on keeping on the way it's always been, right?
Exactly. And it's so easy to fall back into those thoughts. It takes a lot of courage and strength to think the opposite of that.
Yeah. And think about, like, if you're in a marriage or a relationship with somebody and you've had a fight the night before and you didn't make up. And this is why I've heard for years, don't go to bed with that not being resolved. If you've had a disagreement, an argument, tension between you, and you wake up in the morning and then that pops up there, and so there you go again. And so it just keeps perpetuating itself. That's why it's so important before you go to bed to maybe play a meditation or go into prayer and, communicate with the Creator and with the angels and ask them to help you while you sleep, to have a good sleep, to have rest. I always say to people, sleep with the angels, because that's going to bring in that beautiful energy, the loving energy while you sleep.
Right. Yeah. And you can feel a difference in the vibration when you think of something harmful. Even if it happened 20 years ago, you can go right back to that feeling of exactly how it felt in that moment. And your body doesn't know if it's happening then or now. So when you change your thought process into more positive, then that energy starts coming instead.
Yeah. And we've all talked about and heard about being triggered. Well, this is why, because it hasn't been resolved. It hasn't been brought up to the surface, looked at and said, okay, I don't want this in me anymore. I want to resolve this. I want to get rid of it so that when I wake up in the morning, I hear birds singing and I can say things like, it's a great day to have a great day. This is a new beginning. Every day can be a new beginning. Lisa Nichols taught me that years and years ago. It's like we don't have to go back and erase anything in our past. We don't have to start over from day one of our lives and erase all of that. And we can't, nor should we. But we can start the moment we open our eyes every morning with a clean slate. We can start to create on that slate however we want our day to be. So we don't have to even project it forward from there. Just stay in the moment and say, okay, today I choose happiness. What do you choose today, Stacy?
I choose happiness and new experiences.
There you go. So whatever it is that you want to put on your slate, if you want to share it with us in the comments, I'd love to hear how you're going to create your day. You have this blank slate. There's nothing on it, nothing at all. Now, what are you going to create? And Lisa Berry just joined us. Hi, Lisa Berry. Oh, Lisa, I want you on here one of these mornings. And any morning you want, come in and talk with us. You are such a motivator. You are so brilliant and loving and fun.
And my friend.
And Stacy's friend. And I think you're my friend too.
Yes, she is.
Lisa says, today I'm creating a solid foundation.
Oh, perfect.
I love that.
We all have the power to make changes. It's just scary, you get caught into the thought of the past and it's hard to let go sometimes. But once you do, it's so freeing.
Yeah, it is. Lisa says, oh, yay. Hello. You two are fun friends.
Oh, Tammy wants to be friends with Lisa.
We all want to be friends with Lisa. Yeah. And Lisa, come on the morning show so that you can share some of your love and light with us. Rosalind's with us and says, good morning. Marietta's with us. She says, good vibrations are created when we affirm that everything is working perfectly. Absolutely, Marietta.
I keep trying to read Blue Jean's comment. There you are. You froze here in Vermont. Gonna have to watch the replay. If I am not here at the end, feel free to message me names to go into the grid. I choose to create wood stacks with Thay.
All right. Well, we're going to be right there with you as you're doing those wood stacks today and getting your wood ready for this cold winter that's coming your way and having enough of that firewood. I know where your fireplace is down in the basement. So get that wood ready so that you can put plenty of it in and have lots of heat.
I was just thinking, we get so caught up in our own little worlds that we don't realize other people's, life going on. And I felt that when I traveled to Maine and everywhere I stopped in between, there's so many different ways of doing life in different areas. Chopping wood, I wouldn't think about that here in Florida, and having to have certain things ready for winter. All we have to do is buy some flip-flops and shorts for summer and we're good to go and a bottle of water. But there's different ways of doing things, different needs, necessities in different areas. So I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah. The one thing that I remember very clearly about living in the cold weather is when it's going to be freezing cold, you have to leave your water running. Not full force, of course, but you have to leave it where it's circulating through the pipes, or you're going to wake up with either busted or frozen pipes and no water. So yeah, you're right, Stacy. It's things that us privileged in the warm weather, we don't have to deal with that. But we have peas, lots of peas that live where it's cold. So we think about you all and what you are going through. And in addition to putting in what you are going to create today on your slate, your clean slate, let us know if there's something that you have to do to prepare for winter, or as winter is coming in, what are some of the things that you have to be aware of and maybe bring in or bring to you that we don't have to think about, like the winter coats.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Sometimes a day or two a year. I'm ready. Isabel says, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Teri.
Go ahead and read it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Stacy, so true. And still struggling with that from time to time. I have been on one of those. I choose clarity, peace, happiness, and let go with love. Yeah, sorry, it kept disappearing. Yes.
Yeah. We can choose whatever we want. And thank you, Isabel, for creating more clarity in your life. And I encourage you to let Archangel Gabriel help with that. Gabriel, all these archangels, they're helpers, and they're there, whatever our need is. If we need more clarity, just ask. And you don't even have to remember that that's the angel. Just ask, hey, that angel that helps me to understand better, I need you right now. So whatever it is, if it's more love, if it's more understanding, if it's more peace, whatever, more happiness, more decluttering, that's the one I think that I'm needing a lot right now as I travel. And Stacy's been witness to that. As I try to get a little more organized, if I'm going to be somewhere for a few days, I can put things in a better order so that I can find them. That's an important part of decluttering, is knowing where things are.
Yeah. Yes. You did a good job the other day. You're all ready to go.
Thank you. And Deirdre says, I have to switch clothes up for the cold weather. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something we don't really have to do here. We can throw a sweater over shorts and maybe some closed shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's Blue Jean's challenge right now. She is not a shoe person. And I'm not telling stories on her. She's told us that herself.
Yeah.
So
yes,
wearing those winter shoes, it's kind of cumbersome to somebody that's always used to being in bare feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those realities that you have to do things a little different when you're living in the cold weather.
I didn't know what to pack when I went up there. I had boots. I forgot flip flops, and it was warm a couple of days. So.
And Jean says, I remember leaving the water running. I grew up in a house built in 1792. This little house is new. Dave built it for us 30 or so years ago. We don't have to leave the water running. Yeah, you probably got the pipes wrapped, because that's another thing that people do is wrap the pipes in the wintertime so that it doesn't freeze.
Blue jeans shorts all year long, and yesterday was no shoes day. Oh, that's good.
I thought you had 30 degrees yesterday. Maybe my weather thing was wrong. Or she goes swimming in 50-degree weather, so there you go.
Oh, goodness. It hit 70. There's no water swimming here. Isabel says, I'm preparing my house to have Teri over.
Oh, Isabel, I'm going to call you today and let's chat and see when we can get together. And maybe you'll want to come up this way for the angel circle we're doing this week. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'm excited about that. It'll be my first time.
Right? So awesome. I love doing angel circles. Okay, so what I want you all to think about is, on Sundays, we start out the week with setting intentions. So if you set an intention yesterday, or if you want to take today and set your intention, think about what we've talked about this morning with manifesting. It really is our attitudes, our emotions that lead to our behaviors. And the behavior is bringing in that manifestation. So as you wake up in the morning, just tell yourself, get into the habit of telling yourself, I have a blank slate. I have something with nothing on it where I can create this day the way I want it to be. and then create. Look at all these people that are saying, today I'm creating a solid foundation, or I'm creating more clarity in my life. I'm creating more love. So think about what you want to create and how you can see that coming to you. That's another part of it, is visualizing it. We've heard so much that the brain reacts to what we think we are doing, and then it says, oh, you're having that experience. I remember, I think it was back in like the 70s, maybe, there were experiments of where they were programming people to think of sunshine if they were in a room that was freezing cold, and they would think about that warm sunshine and they didn't feel the cold. There's really a lot to the power of the brain and the power of the mind to create your reality.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're doing. You're bringing in the thought that replaces those negative emotions and feelings and memories. You're bringing in what you want, creating it the way you want to remember it.
Mm-hmm. You can do that with food. When I was younger, I remember I just would say, I'm drinking milk, but I'm drinking water, but I'm going to pretend it's milk. And I would close my eyes and drink it, and it tasted like milk.
Yeah. We can call up those memories of things that were fun and pleasant, the things that we loved. We can call that up at any time, just like we can call up a bad memory of an argument or being bullied or whatever it might be that put us in that really bad place. So call in the good.
Yes, good, good, good.
Oksana is with us. Good morning, Oksana. She says, today I am an empress of the dawn. I turned my back to the past. It is over and done. I set my spirit free. I soar above illusions. I keep my heart open. It is a new dawn. It is time to rise and shine.
Amen.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful.
That's so beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Empress of the dawn.
Yeah, that was powerful. Thank you. Jasmine says, oh, I'm creating a good health and abundance for myself and my loved ones.
There you go. Create, create.
Mm-hmm.
You have the power. We are not powerless. We don't have to just go with the flow of, staying with the same old, same old. If something is not jiving with you, if something's not feeling right, feeling in alignment, do something about it. Don't just keep staying in that place where you're unhappy. Don't stay in that place of not being fulfilled. You have the power to do something. Don't wait. And this is another thing that Dr. Joe teaches. Don't wait for something out there to solve your problems. Mm-hmm. There is no superhero out there. The superhero is in here. Be your own superhero, right?
Absolutely. You know, the main goal in life for me anyway is just to be happy. Everything else is just a bonus. But if you're not getting your happiness met, your needs, by external people like neighbors, friends, spouses, family members, then you need to make some changes, or you should make some changes, because happiness is the main goal for me.
Absolutely. Me too. And we have a troll. Good morning, Eddie Arnold. Wasn't that an actor, Eddie Arnold?
Tom Arnold, maybe Eddie Arnold too. Sounds familiar.
Maybe. Well, Eddie, thank you for joining us on the morning show, and we're going to bid you adieu.
I was going to say the same thing. Oh my goodness. Bye.
Adios, Eddie.
See you, buddy. Mm-hmm.
Have fun. When the trolls come in, it's like, oh, thank you for being here.
I'm excited today to go out into the community and meet new people and expand my circle a little bit.
Yeah. Me too, Stacy. I can't wait to get out there. I met your family yesterday, and I, your mom reminded me, the day that I had to let Gizmo go was one of the worst days of my life. I was in such a bad place. And she reminded me that she was there with us. I had forgotten that she was in the car, and you were with me. You held my hand and hugged me as I had to say goodbye to my beloved Gizmo. Yeah, I got to meet the rest of your family and be around them and your grandkids. It was a beautiful night.
A little loud, but that's my bunch.
I didn't think they were that loud.
Oh, good.
They were on their best behavior, I guess.
I guess so.
Santa says, I created so many wonderful things over the weekend. A fun season with an intuitive artist. My friend gifted me with sapphire earrings, and I was invited to a fun party with Western theme. Amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. The manifestations, sometimes they just keep on rolling in, don't they?
They do. Once you open your mind and let go and let it flood on in.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm hoping that you all benefited from the conversation today about taking control. That's what it comes down to, doesn't it, Stacy?
Mm-hmm.
Take control.
Yeah. And it's such a spot to be in when you think you can't.
Yeah.
But what do we say about I can't?
I choose not to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it means. I choose not to. So are you choosing not to take power back, or are you choosing to take your power back? And this is a beginning. When you wake up and if you're not feeling it, you're staying in that mode of, oh, I'm angry, or I'm sad, or I'm in pain, I don't feel so good, then you're choosing to allow your power to seep from you. But if you wake up and you say, oh my gosh, what a great day. It's a great day. The sun could be hiding behind clouds. It could be rainy. It could be snowy, but it's still a great day when you go to that memory of the great day that you had last.
Mm-hmm.
Pull on that. Maybe you saw a beautiful sunset, or you saw something in nature, or watched a funny movie, whatever it might be that brought you to laughter and joy and a warm feeling in your heart. Pull that forward, bring that to your mind, and let it warm you and put you in that good space. When I wake up, I always say, thank you, God, for another day alive. It's a great day today to have a good day. And I choose to have that good day. It's a conscious choice that we make.
It is. And when we say we can't, maybe we need to take a look at why we don't want to. Sometimes it's fear,
Mm-hmm.
Fear's a big one.
Yeah, it's like, what's blocking my happiness? What's blocking my joy? What's blocking me from stepping out of my comfort zone and walking in the outside world, or going to the beach, or going to some meeting that I've been wanting to go to, or go meet more people? Mm-hmm. What's blocking you from doing that? And is that a fear that you can bring out and examine and say, you know what? That's not working for me anymore. I don't want fear in my life.
Fear is a lie. Unless there's a bear chasing you, then that's fear.
Yes, there are some things that we have to use our intelligence with.
I'm not afraid of you, bear, but I'm going to run.
Don't walk up and hug a lion out in the wild.
Unless you're Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yeah. Christina's with us. Hi, Christina.
Oh, Pat Moss is manifesting my worthiness. Yes, yes, yes.
And Blue Jean said, I just came back online and she has court today at 3:40 online. Jean, we are going to intend that turns out the very best it possibly can for you. And I see victory. Let's make it a win-win-win for you.
Win. Yes.
Oksana says, yes, I am like a geode that cracked open. And now all this magic is sparkling and shining. Despite how painful this cracking was, it was a perfect timing, as the treasure inside needed time to grow and strengthen. Wow, Oksana, you are just blessing us this morning. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for your words.
Uplifting.
Charlie's here. Hey, Charlie. How was the plane ride? Are you home already?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's fast.
Yeah, that was really fast if you're already home and maybe you're on the road. I don't know. But I am seeing that it's time for prayer request.
That was
wow.
fast.
Talk about time flying, right, Stacy?
That's fast, like Charlie's plane ride, for goodness sake.
It's like every time you're on here, it just goes by so fast. And I've noticed that with other co-hosts. When somebody's on here, it's like we just get started. We just get going good into our conversation. And then, okay, breaks on. It's time for the prayers now.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie is on his way home. He had a holdover in Baltimore.
Oh, I did too. We had a holdover on the way home. We drove through and stayed in Baltimore, or just outside of Baltimore.
And Oksana says, thank you. It's fun to share my self-expression. I love that. Thank you for sharing with us. So we have prayers, and let's see if there's anybody that wants to add something to our prayer list. So we'll start with our India family, and I have exciting news. I found out yesterday that I can apply for a visa there to visit, and I'm going to be doing that. I'm hoping to pull up the paperwork today and start filling it out. I do have a passport, so that part's already in place. So pretty soon, I'm going to be flying away to India, taking all of you with me. You're all going to be on that plane. So just get ready for a flight to India. I haven't looked up to see how long it takes, but I know it's going to be more than a few hours. So let's get ready for that. I am so excited that I found that out. Jasmine, I don't know if you're still on here with us, but I'm coming to see you.
Ooh.
So we're lifting up Prachetta and her brother Prachir, Navriti, and Jasmine, my sister Billy and her husband Tim, and please think of them today as they bury the brother that was just tragically killed recently. My sister Sheila and the two sons that she has are the sons of the person that died. His name is Richard. My brother Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo, and her daughter, Jackie, Erica Hoppy, Deirdre, and her daughter, Danya, Suzanne and her family, her daughters, Jillian and Jackie, Denise Choka, Marietta and her husband, Ed, Leo Harley and his family, his friends, Lakshmi and DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean Lorio, or Auntie Jean and her husband Ron, Catherine Kovacs and her family, including the two cats, John Paul, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, and Blue Jean, if you would, please give us an update on Gordy. I know he was going through a rough time last week with some physical stuff, so let us know if he's improving. Rosalind, Sally and Tony, Christina, who's with us, and Christina, your beautiful family who's gone through some struggles lately. Kathy Hand and her family. Pat Moss and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister, Susan. Becky, Charlie, who's traveling, and his family. Hope and Zena across the big pond. And let's give some extra love to Hope. She says, please pray for Zena's mental health. He seems to be having difficulty in getting back to his self since the recent losses. And thank you. We certainly will, Hope. Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven, and her son Grayson, and Regina and Adam, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren and her husband Micah, and her brothers Chuck and Ken. Oksana, praying for you, for Amber, for your mom, and for Jenna. Isabel, and we're lifting you up, Isabel, along with Lenita, Inez, and Teresa. Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick and her sons. Stacy, lifting you up and your beautiful family, your husband Josh and all of your kids. And your two fur babies.
Babies.
Blue Jean and her husband Dave and all of their fur kids. Karen Palmer and her dad Frankie and her husband and daughter Grace Isis and her father Edwin. Kathy Caputo, our Mama Hado Bear, praying for physical healing for her eye. Grace's friend Raymond, Rebecca and Phil, Tina Carzo, Tammy's friend Tracy, Luz Orsini, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Andrea's friend Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Brookie, and we need to have a Brookie sighting here in Florida. I'm going to try to reach out to her today. And she asked prayers for the Girardi family and for Jeanette and Ernie, who all lost children. Dawson, Hope's father, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel and her husband Derek, who has cancer. Lily in Norway. You just got to meet Lily on Zoom, Stacy. Isn't she adorable?
Oh, she was great.
So we're lifting her up and her daughter Stina and her mom. She's caretaking for her mom right now. Stacy, your mom, Olive, who I had the pleasure of sitting and talking with last night. Kathy's friends, Catherine, baby Wyatt, and baby Haven. Leo's friend Drew, recovering from COVID. Grace's friends, Darren Walker and Arthur Thompson. Elena, Abby, Bill, Tammy's friend Kelly, Jasmine, your daughters, Anya and Myra, and give us an update on them, please. And she says, please add the names of my daughters and mom. We have Myra and Anya. We've been praying for them every day. And we'll add your mom, Ronnie, R-A-N-I, Ronnie. Okay. Kathy's friend, Alba. Mary Lou Burdick. Kathy Hand's friends, Patty and Sonia. Kim Blood and her sister, Chris. Kathy's co-workers, Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie. Deirdre's sister and brother-in-law, Steph and Bob, and her friends, Joni and Adriel. Leo's friend, Edwin, with COVID. Erica's friend, Corinne. Isabel's friend, Tiago. Tony and her husband in Florida. Cham in Utah. Vicky in Florida. Leo's friend, Ken, who is paralyzed. Kathy's cousins, Dottie and Don. Ruth Anderson and her family. Rochelle in Virginia. Her friend, Stephen, who lost a son. And her mom, Rose. Tammy Fisk and her daughter. Michelle with breast cancer, Bo and Candy Hand, my nieces and nephews who have just experienced a loss and going through some other hard times themselves, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles, Dean and her two boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Oksana's friend Herb, Kathy's friend Bob Rice, Soma and Yatin in India, and we had a miracle happen with Yatin, who does not have to have surgery. After all, it was looking like it was a given that he had to have a really bad surgery happen where he had to have body part removed. But now there's been a miracle, and so we're lifting him up for complete recovery emotionally and physically. Julia Osborne with migraines. The Deerfield Valley in Vermont going through a lot of physical stuff right now. Sharon Rhea, Chris, which is Josie's dad, and Karen, Christina's friend, Karen and her family. So any that you want to add to the list, just let me know. Okay, Isabel, we'll add your husband to the list. And Pat Moss, prayers for me that I am worthy to get a new home. Yes, you are.
Absolutely, you are.
Yeah. And Jasmine thinks it's about 18 hours to get to India. So that's going to be a long plane ride, Peas. Looking forward to it. I'm seeing if there were any others. Jean said, I tried to catch up to Gordy over the weekend and just missed him. I almost stole the Jeep. Anyway, the guys did not tell me he was not okay. He now knows I am coming for him. I will hug him for you when I see him. Thank you, Jean. Let him know that he's in our prayers every day, along with his beautiful wife, Pam. So, Stacy, any that you want to add in to the list today?
Just all of our peace and world peace, of course.
Yes.
And prayers that everyone has a beautiful day and embraces their power and manifests everything that they know they deserve.
Absolutely. We're starting into the second week of this month of November. So let's make it a beautiful one. And every morning we do a heart healing for Mother Earth on here. And I love that. I feel that connection when we're all together and all powerfully sending love down into the center of Earth. Let's continue to do that. I feel like the Earth really is responding to love right now. So let's go into our hearts. And take that breath in and release it back out. And the next breath in, start seeing the light, that beautiful energy coming from our Creator. Your light might be white, or it might be a different color. Whatever you see is perfect. Whatever happens in your experience is the way it's supposed to happen for you. So if you see a colored light, just smile and say thank you, because that means that that light is coming in from one of the different rays of light. The ascended masters, the angels, all bring in the colors to help us to connect in more deeper with our higher self, with our purpose for being here on this earth, connect into our passion that's in our heart. So as we look at that light coming in from Source, God, the Creator, hold it in your heart center. Feel in your heart that cup of love that you have sitting there. Allow Kuan Yin to be of service, to fill that cup up totally with love. You might see a pink aura as she comes in and delivers that love to you, that compassion, that care for others and for the earth. And when you breathe back out, release some of that love out into where you are, into your community, your neighborhood, your state, your nation. Just keep bringing in the love and pouring it back out to the outside. And as we are scattered all over the world here this morning, just see the world opening up to receive that love. And see it going from continent to continent, going across the waterways, up the mountains, and then deep into the middle of Mother Earth. See that crystalline center down there. See how powerful it is as it glows and shines. And pour some more love right into our earth plane. Now allow that love to seep up into you, coming up through the bottom of your feet and connecting into your heart. Feel how grounded and balanced you feel when that happens. And now breathe in again, that beautiful energy of love. And let's see all of these prayer requests that were lifted up. Each name represents a beautiful person, a beautiful soul walking on this earth. So hold that energy over each prayer, over each person in the center, and then release them. Give them your love, and then give them the gift of lifting them upward, up to the Creator, to be seen and acknowledged and heard, for each prayer to be answered to the very best experience for that person. We don't know the perfect outcome. All we know is it's our job to show compassion. It is our job to show the love. That feels pretty good. With all of us lifting together, it's not a burden. It's not too heavy. We can let it go with love, cut the cords, and let them be free to receive their miracle. And now let's turn our attention back to the heart, back to what we're feeling inside, feeling very accomplished, very loving, and ready to receive love from each other. Let's do that. Let's share love heart to heart with each one gathered here, each one who will come in and listen on the replay, those that aren't with us this morning that normally are, pulling them into the circle to love on. Let's do that with something that we lovingly call the heart telephone. I'm going to ask Stacy if she would like to count us down to the words that we say to each other of gratitude and love.
Absolutely. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
We love you. Oh, so much love to every one of you out there. We love you so much. Thank you, Stacy, for being the co-host today. I love it when you're on with me.
Thanks for having me.
Loving this time with you here in your home, your beautiful love and your healing essence. It's amazing and powerful. Thank you.
I feel the same. I'm glad you're here.
Love being here. I'll be here for a few more days before I leave here and go further into South Florida.
Yes.
And Rick coming after you, and Leo and Isabel and all the lovely peas down in South Florida. Oksana, I know you're down that way also. So let's get out of here with our song. And Hope says, thank you, I love you, peas. Here we go.
Shouldn't
It's a beautiful day.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play.
Play and let's pray and let's send love to each other all day long. Remember your sleigh that you rode on. What are you creating today?
Find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
So much love to each and every one of you. I love Blue Jean's words. She says, we are a miracle with each breath we take. Breathe in light, breathe out love. Breathe in love, breathe out abundance. Breathe in and fill in the blank and breathe it back out. I love that. Thank you all so much for making our morning beautiful. Thank you, Stacy, for bringing us your beauty today. I love you so much, my sister.
I love you too. And thank you for your beauty every day.
And we are leaving everybody with
Namaste, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Bye, everybody. See you later.